Now, it is he talking about Lucifer. Lucifer weakened the nation. Lucifer, Satan, the devil, weakened the nation. How did he weaken the nation? By invading them, bombing country to country. Now, that was verse verse 12. Now verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. Ascending into heaven is space travel. Go with a rocket, space travel. That is how he ascended into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Exalt his throne is his satellite above the stars. All right? Above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of congregation of the side of the north. I will ascend above the height of the cloud. So Lucifer go above the height of the cloud with his space travel. Remember, we're talking about Satan, Lucifer. He went above the cloud. I don't see a creature having horn and tail go above the cloud. Do you see that? So who is the Lucifer? You all know who he is, the white man. Now, verse 14, I will ascend above the height of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. So Lucifer said he will be like the Most High. Verse 15, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit. The side of the pit, the hell is Europe, where they are. There are no resources in Europe. The whole of Europe, no resources. That's why they are dying in Africa, because they have natural resources. But the pit is here in Europe. There are no resources here. Verse 16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Please, we are starving.
Kingdoms?
Anything at all for the children.
Who is shaking kingdoms? Who is making the earth to tremble? Who is going around from country to country, bombing and shaking kingdoms? Who is making the earth to tremble? Lucifer. The Bible calls him Lucifer. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the city thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. All the kings of the nation, even all them, lie in his glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branches, and as a remnant, those that are slain thrust through with a sword that goes down to the stones of the pit, are a carcass thrown upon the pit. Verse 20, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Verse 21, prepare slaughter for his children. Oh, we are talking about Satan the devil. Verse 21 say what? Prepare slaughter for his children. So Lucifer, the devil, have children here on earth. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they should not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with cities. The Bible says, prepare slaughter for his children. The children of who? Lucifer, the devil. So his children are here on earth walking around. The Bible says, prepare slaughter for his children, so that they should not rise and fill the earth with cities. Now we know who Lucifer is. Now let's get to Matthew 4. Matthew chapter 4 verse 1, right? Matthew chapter 4 verse 1. Then was Jesus led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. Now, tell me, who was the devil that tempted Jesus? Was it some creature with horns and tail going around tempting Jesus? No. Remember that in Israel, the Romans were in Israel. They occupied Israel. The Romans, they were ruling. They came to Israel, conquered the land of Israel, and made themselves government official. These same Romans went to South Africa, conquered the continent, conquered the people there in South Africa, and make themselves government official. So these same Romans were in Israel. These Romans, one of them came and was tempting Jesus, the ruler of these Romans, tempting Jesus. Listen to what he says. And verse 2, Matthew 4 verse 2. And when he had finished, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. Verse 3. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. Hold on. Who was talking to him like this? Remember, the Romans were ruling. They heard that he was the Son of God. They heard that he was born to be king of Israel. Who tried to kill him? Herod tried to kill him. They already know prophecy. So one of these Herod people was talking to him. Say, hey, you claim to be the Son of God. We heard that you were born to be king. Turn this stone into bread and eat. What did he say? But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. You see? By every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. So who was actually talking to him? The Bible called him the devil. But it was the Romans talking to him. Remember, the Romans were ruling. And we know who the Romans are. The capital of Italy is Rome. So the Italians are the ancient Romans. So the Italians, one of the Italians were talking to him. Probably a ruler was talking to him. The Bible called him the devil.